Hello, good afternoon, and welcome back to Afrolicious Music Always. I have been on a bit of a hiatus, a digital detox. So shout outs to everyone covering me and supporting me whilst I've been unwell, but I am back in the building, feeling good because the weather is sweet and the sun is shining. Today I have an extra special show, and it seems like we always connect on a spiritual event, occasion, full moon, new moon. Today I have in the building sounds of Moja. So big up for him coming inside. We're going to get inside his story, his journey, a little evolution of, because it goes deeper than what you've seen on the surface. And I have to say, once a month I sit with my soul and I listen to Unity sessions. And last time I listened was the last day I was on grid. It literally took me off grid. So you're going to get to feel some of those energies, some of those vibes inside the building. So, sound of Moja.
Yes,
Welcome, welcome.
bless.
If you'd like to introduce yourself to the listeners,
Yeah,
and we
man.
can get inside a little bit of a vibe and a conversation.
Yeah, definitely. My name's What, I need to put the mic on. There you go. Yeah. Andrew, Sound of Moja. I'm here, man. Nice to be here, Sim, you know what I'm saying? It's been a while. We've been meaning to connect. And yeah, I mean, the journey of this music thing, it's brought me back to a place that I've been on my whole life pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Music's
Yeah.
been a part of my journey since very, very young. I'll give you an example, right? My brothers, my older brothers, they're like 10, 11, 12 years older than me. And when I was a
Okay.
baby, there was like, they noticed that there was something with me and sounds. So whenever they needed to leave the house quickly for, you know, whatever, go to the shops, go around the corner to do what they need to do, and it wasn't so convenient to take me, they'll put the vinyl player on, play some tunes, and sit me in front of it, and I'll literally just sit there like zoned in,
Okay, so you've been locked in
zoned
from
in,
day
and
one.
they'll come back and I'll be in exactly the same spot. You know what I'm saying? So from then, everyone knew it was like there's something with Andrew and his connection with music. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
you do have a deep, deep connection with music, and it transpires in your curations, your
Mhm.
once a month dose of what I call my soul medicine. So, you've told us a little bit about the early days.
Mhm.
So, if we can just jump into, so I think we've already heard what your first musical memory is. So, would you say that's your
Mm.
first musical memory, sitting in front
Yeah.
of that vinyl
Yeah,
record
yeah, yeah.
player?
My earliest, definitely. And then some of my other earliest ones is like taking my mum's pots and pans out the kitchen, going out the back garden and just beating drums.
Oh
You know what I'm
gosh.
saying? To the point where people out in the front of the house, like on the road that we lived on, could hear the sounds coming from the back. And it was just, my
Okay.
mum used to just let me do my thing. It's one thing I big her up for because she always like just allowed me to express,
Allowed you,
you know?
and we always say, when we conversate, we always say that expression is the opposite of depression, and so
Mm-hmm.
that's why it's such a soul food, a tool. And you really touched on something that connects with a tagline that I use: we all started with a beat. The first thing we're identified by is our heartbeat, and the first thing we
Mm-hmm.
generally hear is our mum's heartbeat.
Yeah, yeah,
So I
yeah,
feel like sound is very important, and you said something that sparked a lot of change, and it was saying that my medicine might not be for everyone,
yeah.
and it gave me a deeper understanding of music as medicine and my journey with it. So thank you for
Yeah, yeah,
that.
nah, bless, man. Bless. I'm glad it connected because it is true, you know? What we
Y-
do is not for everyone, and it's like you have to know that, be okay with that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
definitely, because it's that part of ourselves where sometimes in our shadow we might people please and stuff like that. So being
Mm-hmm.
able to validate yourself and not seek validation is very powerful on
Mm-hmm.
this journey.
Mm-hmm.
And you are definitely somebody who walks in your truth, and we've been talking about that because you are always surrounded in that blue light, that the light of the throat chakra and
Mm-hmm.
everything. And I feel that's very powerful because I notice when I write to your mixes, because I write a lot, when especially to your mixes, when I'm writing, I can't help but write the truth.
Mm.
So a lot of
Flows out
things,
of you, right?
yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of things I write when I'm in your sessions has not seen the light of day, because I've got to come to
Mm-hmm.
terms with that truth
Mm.
before I can release it. So I want to. We started with the beginning and your first musical memories, but I want to dig deeper because,
Mm-hmm.
like myself, you didn't start in this sound that you're in now.
Nah, 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 nah.
So let's go back
Uh-huh,
and
uh-huh.
let's talk a little bit about your musical journey, because you're an epic producer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, where do we start? I came up in the first generation of the grime scene. So,
Mhm.
my the guys that I grew up with, went to college, school, and everything with are, you know, your first gen guys, Wiley, Jamie, Skepta, you know, Trim, Roll Deep guys, everyone that was in that first wave of grime. It's like we created the sound together. So it was me and my boy Ryan, big up Ryan. We were known as Ballistic, and
Yep.
we made like a lot of beats for a lot of like big artists over the years. But my older brother, he is the generation above, so he was part of the jungle scene as it was in its
Yes.
inception, and that saw jungle DMB to go into that worldwide space to where it is now. Obviously, I came after that, so yeah, man. Me and Ryan were just doing our thing. I met Ryan when we were like 14, through another mutual friend, and then we 2 years later we ended up in college in the same form class, in the same lessons, and like we weren't friends at the time, but in college that's when we solidified everything. And
Yes.
I'd already started making beats from when I was about 14, 15, due to being around my brother and his friends and all those guys and learning to mix on decks and everything back in the day. So yeah, we just started to connect, man. We started making beats. Next thing you know, what was known as garage turned into dark garage, and then into what we now class today as grime. It
Yes.
started to slowly change. It didn't even have a name. You know,
Mm.
no one used to call it grime when we was doing our thing.
Exactly.
That was a media term because it was like a derogatory thing, because it was seen as like a bit aggressive and negative music. So
Yeah, because they wanted to call us grimy, basically, if
yes,
we're being
yes.
honest. That's where it comes from.
Yeah, so that was the thing. It wasn't actually called. We used to call it dark garage. There was a period where we called it sub low, when the sound started to get really darker, and then grime just suddenly became the name that everyone accepted. So that's where I would say I started off from. I was obviously making other things as well, like hip hop, D&B, and everything, but grime is where I really found my footing, and
Yes.
that led me and Ryan to working through the grime scene, when we were like 16. 10 years later, we got signed to Sony ATV as producers,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, we just started to make tunes for all kinds of different artists globally and so forth. So
Okay, so you've
yeah.
mentioned. So, do you want to highlight some of the tracks? What
Mm.
that you've made in the past?
There's so many, man. There's so many. Like our first two tunes that came out, grime tunes, were on JME's first two mixtapes.
Yes.
So they were like, he had a mixtape called Shut Your Mouth Volume 1 and Volume 2. They were the first two. So our first beats came out there. We had tunes with Chipmunk on his mixtape. I forgot the name now. I think it was Whatever the Weather or something like that. One of his first mixtapes that kind of like started putting him in the limelight. We
Mm-hmm.
had a couple of tunes on there as well. That was like the early days. We've had tunes with Little Sims. We helped launch Little Sims's career before
Yeah.
like she was popping the way she is now.
Yeah, because I'm in my little
Yeah.
Sims bag. I was
Yeah,
actually listening
yeah.
on the way in. Shout out South London family.
Yeah,
Yes. So,
yeah.
you have had such a diverse career. So, what took you from grime into the sounds of SA, into Amapiano, Nom, and everywhere that
Mhm.
you ventured?
Do you know what? I didn't actually plan any of it.
Mm-hmm.
After the whole situation with Sony, we were signed for about 7, 8 years, and then being on that side of the fence in the industry, it basically exposed me to the reality of the machine. Yeah.
Yes.
And for me personally, I'm not feeling it. For
Mm-hmm.
some people, all good, do your thing, but I've been in it, I've seen it, I've worked in it, had great experiences, but it's not for me.
Mm-hmm.
It suppresses too much of what I want to bring out.
Mm-hmm.
So when that when that when that chapter closed, I just came away from music.
Yes.
Completely came away. I was doing all kinds of other stuff, and then I would say from like 2019, 2020, it started to. I could feel the pull was coming back.
The shift, the
Paul
beginning
was
of the
coming
shift.
back
Yeah.
to like start doing what I loved again, which was the first thing before production was DJing. That's the first thing I learned to
Yeah.
do, right? So I just started picking up some tunes again, and the sounds that I play now are very reminiscent of what I grew up listening to, like house that we grew up listening to here in
Yes.
the UK. Even the sounds, just the way they craft the sounds, is very reminiscent of early stuff that we would play back in the day and we would make before grime and any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Where it was just like you get a tempo, you get some drums going, and then you just experiment and play with some sounds. So
Mm.
for me, it was like when I started hearing the stuff that you hear me playing now, when I started coming across it from SA, I was like, yo, these people are like, they're literally making things that like we would make back in the day, but just at a slower tempo.
Mm.
So that's what was pulling me to it. And then it got to a point where I was like, I need to get my hands on some decks and actually start playing it. I need to experiment with this sound.
Yes.
So me and a couple of the lads would just like link up on a weekend, go down Pirates, and just start jamming it out. Literally what we used to do back in the day as teenagers.
Yep.
When we'd go to my boy's house, set the decks up, and just play music. And that's how it led me to like what I'm playing now. And then that's when I decided to start putting out monthly mixes because
Okay, so
know.
what you just described sounds like the beginning of the Unity sessions.
yes,
That environment, that setting of you and the guys
Mhm.
in the Pirate Studios. So talk to me about the message behind Unity sessions and why it is called that, and Sound of Moja.
Yeah, we'll start with Sound of Moja. That was just when I decided to start putting the sounds together and doing monthly mixes. It's something I used to do back in the day when Mixcloud first started,
Mhm.
when I was still kind of like sound and stuff. But it came together just like that. You know, there was no real thought behind it.
Mhm.
My thing was, yeah, Sound of Moja is the name that you might hear and you might see me go by, but that's not my name. That
Mhm.
basically means Sound of One,
Yeah,
Sound of
sound
Unity.
of
So
one.
the sound that I'm
Mm.
playing and the energy that you get from it is bringing a level of oneness towards anyone who connects with it. So it's
Yes.
about the sound, it's not about me. Do you
Mhm.
get what I'm saying? My name's Andrew.
Yeah.
You can call me what you want. My name's Andrew, right?
Yeah.
Sound Emoji is just a name that is here for what I do.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
For
So
the vessel.
yes,
Mhm.
exactly. So Unity sessions, again, it was the same thing. It was what I've always done. You know, like getting people together. We'll play some tunes. Everyone's opened up when the tunes are like coursing through them and the sounds are coursing through them. At the end of the session, we'd all be reasoning, talking, vibing on different things.
Oh,
So for me personally, it was just like the name was very obvious. I
mm.
didn't have to think about anything. It just came, and I didn't think too much about it, and I just ran with it. You know?
Yeah, because we've caught up, and what I love about the Unity sessions is the part after, when you speak about how you guys sit down and reason, and it opens a space of conversation
Mm-hmm.
and free flow conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So is that something that you want to curate or expand on?
Yeah, absolutely. That's
Mm.
the whole, the long goal for all of this is definitely that. My thing is like bringing people, creative people together. I mean, everyone's creative, right? But
Mhm.
for those who really are able to accept that within themselves and are really willing to explore it, I want to be able to bring people together and open up that space so that we have more of these kind of connected environments. Because right now, it's like everything is so disconnected. Everyone's
Yes.
on the digital thing. Everyone's just like, you know, in that world of, let's say, social media and the digital space, right? And
Yes.
we're kind of losing the person to person
Yeah.
connection. I think it's important to connect it. So for me, to keep
100%.
it. So for me, it's like, what better way to do that than through the thing that I do very easily and very naturally, and has always been something that brings people together in the way that it does.
Which I absolutely love, and we definitely need more of it. I am just really in awe of what you've created, but I'm in awe of your recent trip, because our conversations, I know how that has expanded you and what you're about to do and what you are doing. So you hit level. You're welcome to 40 Club. For that you went to South Africa, and
Yeah.
it sounds like you had a beautiful experience. So talk to me a little bit
Mm.
about your trip.
Yeah, man. 40 Club, as you said, in January, I decided to just go away, you know. It's not something I don't really spend a lot of energy on my birthday time.
Mm.
I kind of just let it come and go. But this time I was like, let me go and, you know, make it a point, right? So, yeah, literally, I didn't even know where I was going to go until maybe like 2 weeks before I booked and left. And the way even that came up was through music, right? So I was
Yeah.
cleaning my yard, I was listening to tunes, getting ready for the next Unity sessions, yeah, getting ready to prep it. And one tune in particular caught my ears, and I was like, "What's this?" So I've looked at the title of the track, and it was called Durban Curry,
Oh.
and I was like, "Okay." So Durban popped up in my mind, and I was like, "Why am I not thinking about going to SA? I was thinking about all these other places, right?" So I called one of my guys. He's my guy Sean, big up Sean. He's like one of my elders from SA, but he's based in Manchester. Called him and I was like, "Yo, what's Durban saying? Like, you know, if I was to go," and he was like, "Yeah, bro, like, trust me, Durban, blah 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 blah." Gave me the whole sales package, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I spoke to one of my other dudes who I know from back in the day. He's like my mum's friend, and I didn't realize that he actually was born and grown up in Durban.
Oh
So when
wow.
I told him, he was like, "Wow, what, you're gonna go there?" Da, 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 da. So it was just like a no-brainer. And when I checked it out, it had everything that I was looking for in terms of being around the land, the nature, you know, being around that kind of environment.
Mm.
I wanted to just disconnect and just go within, you know. So
Yes.
that's how it just came up like that, and I just booked and I went, man. And I stayed for like 2 weeks in a very high mountainous area, and then the rest of the time I was there like over a month. The rest of the time I stayed in front of the ocean, like literally right opposite the ocean.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
it was good getting a lot of earth and a lot of ocean energy before I
You've
came
got
back.
me on Skyscanner in my head top right now, because I definitely need to get away. And what I felt from that mix was a lot of energy that you had encapsulated and what you'd received on your journeys.
Hmm
And maybe that's why I'm about to travel.
be.
yeah,
Could be. You felt it.
expansive.
Yeah.
But we have conversations about things like human design, and it's very rare that I speak to people who even understand those concepts and digging into their self. So one thing I really appreciate is your honesty and your awareness, and that you share, and the way that you share, because it's not lecture, it's not preaching, it's guidance, and there is a big difference. So with things like that, how do you feel that has expanded in your music, understanding yourself and awareness and things like human design? And if you could explain a little bit about what that means.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a modality within itself. I won't get into the whole thing. That's for other people to explain. But, you know, for me, it's all about just getting to understand yourself and your mechanics, right?
Yes.
That's just one way of doing it. It's something that has like resonated with me for a period of time. I don't tend to delve into it too much anymore, but it really helps me along my way to understand certain ways that I operate, right?
Yeah.
Because when it comes to the whole creative act and what we do, whether it's music or anything else, the more you have a deeper knowing of like how you operate and what works for you and the ways that you like to express and what you connect with, the more you can connect with that in a purer way, right? Because it's so easy to get swayed by other people,
Yes.
or people telling you it should be like this, it should be like that, or you're watching someone else doing their thing and shining in their field in the way that they do. It's very easy to feel like, you know, I should be doing that as well,
Yeah.
but not knowing that that could be the complete wrong thing for you personally.
Yeah.
Right? And especially now in this age where you go online, man, everyone's telling you, do this, do that, you need to take this, you need to take that, it's like this, it's like that. Everyone's throwing their truth at you.
Yeah.
And if you don't know who you are, you're going to get caught up in all these things.
Exactly.
And that's when you start feeling lost, overwhelmed, disorientated. And I see that with a lot of people, you know. But for me personally, I've always been, you know, it's good to take inspiration from others, obviously, and be open. But at the same time, you need to know what's going on inside of you.
Because that is the journey self.
Exactly, and having your own inner GPS calibrated properly. You know what I'm saying?
You see, you done it again. My head just went, I got to go and write something. In a GPS, right? Incoming.
So that's what it is for me, man. And it's like this, the more I've been really embracing my creative journey in this way and incorporating all of that side of things, it's everything lines up way better, you know. There's no force, it's just pure flow. There's no force, there's no rush. That's another thing I think we're so easy to like rush towards the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, and it seems like everything's always in a hurry, especially like in the online space, right?
Yes.
Here today, gone tomorrow. You need to be constantly visible and all of this stuff. Even today, like look what we've done today, right? We've come together. You said you've been off grid for how long has it been?
Nearly 2 weeks.
Right.
No phone.
You know what I'm saying?
Totally no
You see what I'm
phone for
saying?
2 weeks, because I realised, as much as I'm a therapist and I work in sound therapy and I understand how to be mindful, I'd got caught up in that on the hamster wheel
Yes.
of what I basically said is I'd been reconnected to the matrix,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
needed to disconnect.
See?
And it was more that every notification takes your attention. It's distracting you from what you're supposed to be doing, interrupting flow. And as much as I don't use my phone too much for work, I'm very involved. And I have children, so they're normally tracking me or I'm tracking them.
Yeah.
So I really did understand. And maybe it is because it's literally the day I was listening to your mix, a crazy situation happened, and it was just like, boop, off you go. And I just went into that creative space, listened to the mix a couple of times, got right in. As I said, it takes me to my truth, so I don't know whether I'm going to release these things.
That's all
but
good, man. It's for you,
yeah,
innit?
exactly. It was an expression of my soul. And generally, when I listen to your mixes once a month, most of the things that I write are for me, and it's more of a journaling session. But then sometimes I'm like, ooh. And then I'm thinking, okay, I have to do that. That needs to be heard, because that's going to help someone with their feelings. So
and the only way you can discern what's for you and what's to be shared is by understanding what's going on inside of you, and connecting to yourself. If you're too distracted, you might end up letting everything out, thinking I just got to say everything.
Yes.
And now you're like, your medicine's going out to places that it doesn't really connect with, and that can affect you down in future, because then now you start having doubts about what you're doing and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So that's where your discernment comes in.
Yeah, and that's what the last 2 weeks has been. It's been a period where I've just been able to sit with my soul and understand who I am, and I haven't gone too off path, but it's made me realign my focus and firmly step back on my path, into my path, and walk in what I'm doing. So thank you for that, because you're a part of that creative process for me, and I like to shout out and honour anybody who inspires me. So I feel like that's what we're going to do today. And I feel really, really cheeky because I get to have a one-woman rave, a one-woman unity sessions, live and direct.
There you go.
But the studio is quite warm. It's heating up out here, summertime. But thank God we got the fan in the building.
Yeah, man, definitely.
So you've been on some journeys,
Mhm.
and I'd like for you to take us on a journey.
Yeah, we're
But
gonna do
before
it.
we jump out of this interview, is there anything else you want to share? What's coming up next? Where people can find you?
Yeah, well, just keep it locked, man. Every month, you know, Unity Sessions is out. The latest one just dropped last week, so we're just taking it step by step. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to speak too much about whatever's going on in the future, but it's just pay attention. You know, we've got the Mixcloud every month. Unity Sessions goes up. Mixcloud.com/Sound of Moja, Sound of Moja all over social media. Wherever you want to find me, you can find me. You know. And I don't actually know particularly where things are going and the next step, but I'm not trying to control it either.
Exactly.
Because in the
flow.
past, I'd be like, it needs to be like this, and that. Now, I'm the one who's experiencing it the same way you guys are, but I'm
Yeah.
experiencing it first. It's just moving through me. Do you get what I'm
Vessel.
saying? I literally don't, like, even today, right? We've got this set that I'm going to run, and last night I was up until, I can't even tell you, I don't know what time it was. I ended up going to sleep because so much was coming through me, and I had to, like, contain it to, like, an hour and a half what we're doing. So it's
Okay.
like, it's not about, I just get out of the way and let it move through me, right? So I don't know how it's going to flow, how it's going to go, but we're going to see. And that's the same with, when you ask me what's coming next, I don't know.
Mhm.
I've got an idea, but I can't tell you exactly. It's just going to
Because
come through.
it's 2025. We're saying
Mm.
less. We're doing more. Okay. So,
Yes.
Andrew,
Say nothing.
jump inside.
Yeah, man.
Okay, guys, welcome to Afrolicious Music Always. We have been on a sabbatical, but we're back. Today is World Record Day. So I'm in the building with one of my favourite mixes that I get to listen to on a monthly basis. We're about to get inside Sounds of Moja. And interestingly enough, an event at Cafe Moja, the Ben Go-Go, is the reason why I love doing this thing. Let's get inside. Should be 2 and 3. Mhm.
Some things caught my view, maybe a little daring. Say the word, I'm yours for sure. There's something about the sky, I know your type, you insinuate to bid you deal with the shy Jaeger. May I have this dance with you? I don't know where this will lead us. There's something about these times that will might end, and we might just have to leave all this behind. And I weightless, wanna feel alive. Something in you, outside you, skipping through dimensions, through nothing feels so better. Nothing feels so better. This feeling got me hooked up, and I love it when you're near me. And I love it when you touch me, yeah, yeah. I just know that 심할라 달리 니틀러 옹기바가미세 이철레가 없어고 내킹은 somni 기신델로에 아마 소매 낙차서 부가고 심할라 달리 니틀러 옹기바가미세 I don't give a damn, I don't give a damn, I don't give a damn, I don't give a damn.
Melexigipelo, da latina silo, spono boni bilingo, spilling bilweio, da la city yo, spambe shizindo, di chonge kutipo, kuyo vezi bisho, da 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 da, da da da, da da da, da da da.
kodwa nawo amandla kulele kuwe vula amehlo ujonge wena unikiwe ithuba andinanto yakwenza kodwa nawo amandla kulele kuwe.
Setelela, yo. Unamalini.
Kusegazini. Setelela. Kine kudlala skin sam Lana kambi I'm an understand Jalo drive until it's in Lock up and in my liam Manju milling anything kudlala skin sam Okay, then I find in a me Lana kambi Yas a con of an me Jalo drive until it's in I'm an understand Jalo drive until it's in Lock up and in my liam Manju milling anything kudlala skin sam Okay, then I find in a me Lana kambi Yas a con of an me Jalo drive until it's in I'm an understand Kumnandep suku Ngoba mangise khaya nginamdep suku Kumnandep suku Lento ifani nami Ayakambiki Ngoba kumnandep suku Ngoba mangise khaya nginamdep suku Kumnandep suku Lento ifani nami Ayakambiki
Fashion chili system, manje ngizela nge-fashion Sengilala umgongo edition Ngima captain kule mission, Miami amo Sengilala umgongo edition Ingane zigcwele ku-mention Manje ngizela nge-fashion Fashion chili system, manje ngizela nge-fashion Sengilala umgongo edition Ngima captain kule mission, Miami amo Sengilala umgongo edition Ingane zigcwele ku-mention Manje ngizela nge-fashion chili system, manje ngizela nge-fashion Sengilala umgongo edition Ngima captain kule mission, Miami amo Sengilala umgongo edition Ingane zigcwele ku-mention Manje ngizela nge-fashion Fashion chili system, manje ngizela nge-fashion Sengilala umgongo edition Ngima captain kule mission, Miami amo Sengilala umgongo edition Ingane zigcwele ku-mention Manje ngizela nge-fashion
I'm running and you wouldn't listen Jalo drive until it's in Lento ifani nami Kene kline kudlala skim sam Lana kambi Aymane ningibonisin Jalo drive until it's in Lento ifani nami Kene kline kudlala skim sam Lana kambi Ngoba kumnandep suku Kumnandep suku Ngoba mangise khaya nginamdep suku Kumnandep suku Lento ifani nami Ayakambiki Ngoba kumnandep suku Ngoba mangise khaya nginamdep suku Kumnandep suku Lento ifani nami Ayakambiki
Fashion chili system, manje ngizela nge-fashion Sengilala umgongo edition Ngima captain kule mission, Miami amo Sengilala umgongo edition Ingane zigcwele ku-mention Manje ngizela nge-fashion Fashion chili system, manje ngizela nge-fashion Sengilala umgongo edition Ngima captain kule mission, Miami amo Sengilala umgongo edition Ingane zigcwele ku-mention Manje ngizela nge-fashion
Sihlanganiswa music, music. Amaskandi umechi, elekuma makasi. Avuka ngalibotaki, isikhathi sethu manje. Isikhathi sethu manje. Vuka ngalibotaki, isikhathi sethu manje. Isikhathi sethu manje. Ika
Badness is where we end us. We not shoot people, we end up in a red grass.
No Taliban's like them, we are sure guns. Make you no sleep at your yard in a 4 months. And so we make people a more now. Like y'all get fucked on a whole house. Laugh bars full of kids that me sure about. And if you see me travel with a 9X, and no politician with me, I go vote out. 4 kilo, 4 seat and 4 votes. Tell us to see we not dead dog. All people are dead dog. You shoulda keep in your bed cause the Taliban's them a make walk. We no laugh, we no take talk. Badness how we end us. We not show people feeling up in a red grass.
Link with the gilly them, seconds to Trinidad. Pick up the will of them. Come on, get a know, yeah, anything I do. Headline news, if we waiting I no do, they gon' say I do. Nothing but the truth, and I step up in the booth. No lie, my life, no be smarting. And I'm my last Christmas. Santa Claus, give me the blessing with the switch that. She's gonna laugh, up in a dead dog. Violate people are dead dog. Shoulda keep in your bed dog. Taliban's them a med bug. Gonna laugh, up in a dead dog. Badness is where we end us. We not shoot people, we end up in a red grass.
No Taliban's like them, we are sure guns. Make you no sleep at your yard in a 4 months. And so we make people a more now. Like y'all get fucked on a whole house. Long pass full of kids that me sure about. And if you see me travel with a 9X, and no politician with me, I go
lived in the light of the dark away. Couldn't have relied on conditions that we swore we'd break. But we beat to the same old drum. It's better off this way. Now we can slave to a midnight sun. Now we can slave to a midnight sun. Midnight
Ngisho ezindlela zezimbi Baxoxa ngazobusuku nemini Ayibabukele yonke Sebazazi zonke Sebashaya ngathi abazazi Kumatasa ngani kumatasa Andinali tuba longobola Lingaswaswata Andiskeni Liyasebenza Liyekeni Kumatasa ngani kumatasa Andinali tuba longobola Lingaswaswata Andiskeni Liyasebenza Liyekeni Kujongile Ayibabukele yonke Sebazazi zonke Bashaya ngathi abakuboni Ngisho ezindlela zezimbi Baxoxa ngazobusuku nemini Ayibabukele yonke Sebazazi zonke Sebashaya ngathi abazazi Kumatasa ngani kumatasa Andinali tuba longokola Lingaswaswata Andiskeni Liyasebenza Liyekeni Kumatasa ngani kumatasa Andinali tuba longokola Lingaswaswata Andiskeni Liyasebenza Liyekeni Lisemsebenzini 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 Sebenzini Lisemsebenzini Lisemsebenzini Lisemsebenzini
I don't think I've said it today, but I have been all the way in my feelings in a in-person IRL Unity sessions, because I mean, to write virtually, listening to the mix via Mixcloud is different, but I have just written probably my favourite body of work to date, live in the studio alongside sounds of Moja, which means one, which means unity, and I can't wait for what's to come next. And I'm going to be following the flow as usual, but just give thanks, gratitude, appreciation, because the energy and synergy of this show just fell at the right time. I feel like it was perfectly aligned for my return of after being off grid, and the conversations we've had has led to some beautiful writing. So thank you once again.
Yeah,
twice in 1 month now.
Big up. Twice
Yeah.
in 1 month. Wow.
Yeah, so twice in 1 month. When I unleash what I wrote last time, because that has taken me over the last couple of weeks where I've been off. So how are you feeling post game, post mix?
I'm just landing myself, you know what I'm saying? When I get into it, I'm just like somewhere else, you know? If you watch me, you probably see that I'm just so in what I'm doing. So right now, it takes me like a while. In the next 2 or 3 hours, I'm still like coming back.
Okay,
So,
I think we're going to sit down, catch some sun. and catch a reason.
You know what I'm saying?
But boy, this has been Afrolicious Music Always on EXT Radio. I know it's been a long time and I left you, but as the track goes, I came back with some dope beats for you to step to, courtesy of Sounds of Moja. We're going to bring back up the track, let it play out for the end of the show. You can find all of his socials in my stories, and don't forget, end of the month, incoming Unity sessions on Mixcloud. It is a space of expansion, music, beats, rhythms, and in there you've heard a few exclusives, so make sure you listen back to see which ones you didn't catch. And yeah, catch me back next Saturday. Afrolicious Music Always. Cheeky little announcement incoming, so make sure you stay locked.
Listen,